Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our coverage of the historic coronation ceremony of King Charles III, the 43rd monarch of the United Kingdom. We witnessed a grand ceremony steeped in centuries-old traditions and rituals, many of which have remained unchanged since the first coronation in 1066. That's right, the heir to the British throne has been adorned with a shiny new crown, scepter, and all the other regal trinkets that come with being a monarch. Before we start our video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. Join us on an exciting journey through the fascinating world of coronations with History Bazaar. The coronation of Charles III and his wife Camilla as King and Queen of the United Kingdom and the other Commonwealth Realms took place on the 6th of May 2023 at Westminster Abbey. Charles had acceded to the throne on the 8th of September 2022, upon the death of his mother, Elizabeth II. The coronation service, a once-in-a-generation royal event, is being witnessed by hundreds of high-profile guests inside the Abbey, as well as tens of thousands of well-wishers who have gathered in central London despite the rain. The service, conducted by the Archbishop of Canterbury, began with the King and Queen having a silent moment of prayer before seating themselves on their chairs of the estate, made for the 1953 coronation. Paul Mealor's Coronation Kyrie was sung by Sir Bryn Terfel. After this, the Archbishop of Canterbury, Lady Elish Angiolini, Christopher Finney, and Baroness Amos stood facing north, south, east, and west, and in turn asked the congregation to recognize Charles with the words, "I here present unto you King Charles, your undoubted king. Wherefore all you who are come this day to do your homage and service, are you willing to do the same?" The crowd then replied, "God save King Charles," every time. Charles was then presented with a Bible by the moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland. Before administering the oath, the Archbishop of Canterbury acknowledged the existence of multiple faiths and beliefs in the United Kingdom. Charles then took the coronation oath, in which he swore to govern each of his countries according to their respective laws and customs, to administer law and justice with mercy, and to uphold Protestantism in the United Kingdom and protect the Church of England. He proceeded to the altar and stated, "The things which I have here before promised I will perform and keep. So help me God." The service of Holy Communion then continued. The Archbishop of Canterbury delivered the collection, and the Epistle and Gospel were read by the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, and the Bishop of London, Sarah Mullally, respectively. This was followed by a sermon by the Archbishop of Canterbury. Charles removed his robe of state and was seated on the coronation chair. He then was anointed with holy oil by the Archbishop of Canterbury, using the ampulla and a medieval spoon, the latter the oldest part of the coronation regalia. The anointing emphasized the spiritual role of the sovereign. It was a private part of the service, as in 1953 it was not televised, and Charles was concealed by a screen. During this, the choir sang the anthem Zadok the Priest. In the next part of the coronation, Charles was presented with several items from the coronation regalia. The spurs, the sword of state, and the sword of offering were given to the king before being removed again. During this, a Greek Orthodox chant was sung in memory of the king's father, Prince Philip. The king was then invested with the armills, stole royal, robe royal, and the sovereign's orb, followed by the sovereign's ring, the glove, the sovereign's scepter with the cross, and the sovereign's scepter with dove. The king then was crowned by the Archbishop of Canterbury, with the Archbishop and then the congregation chanting, "God save the King." At the moment of crowning, the church bells of the Abbey rang. 21-gun salutes were fired at 13 locations around the United Kingdom and on deployed Royal Navy ships, and 62-gun salutes and a 6-gun salvo were fired from the Tower of London and Horse Guards Parade. Charles then received a Christian blessing read by the Anglican Archbishop of York, the Greek Orthodox Archbishop of Thyatira and Great Britain, the moderator of the Free Churches, the Secretary-General of the Ecumenical Christian Organization Churches Together in England, the Roman Catholic Cardinal Archbishop of Westminster, and the Anglican Archbishop of Canterbury. Charles moved to the throne which was made for George VI in 1937, and the Archbishop of Canterbury and William, Prince of Wales, offered him their fealty. The Archbishop of Canterbury then invited the people of the United Kingdom and Commonwealth Realms to swear allegiance to the king, the first time this has occurred. The next part of the coronation concerned Camilla. She was anointed in public view, thought to be the first time this has occurred, and then presented with the Queen Consort's ring. The Queen then was crowned by the Archbishop of Canterbury using Queen Mary's crown. Camilla then was presented with the Queen Consort's scepter with cross and the Queen Consort's rod with dove, before sitting on her own throne, which was made for Queen Elizabeth in 1937, beside the king. On May 6th, thousands of people lined the streets of London to witness the coronation of Charles III, the new king of the United Kingdom. The atmosphere was electric as people waved flags and cheered, hoping to catch a glimpse of the royal procession. Some had been waiting for hours, even overnight, to secure the perfect spot to watch the historic event unfold. The crowds were diverse, with people from all walks of life coming together to celebrate the momentous occasion. Many dressed in their finest attire, while others sported hats and accessories in patriotic colors. Despite the long wait and the crowds, the mood was one of excitement and anticipation as the people of London united to witness a moment that would go down in history. The ceremony was a magnificent display of tradition and pageantry, and it marked the official start of the king's reign, and they have been an integral part of the history of many nations and cultures around the world. While the etiquette and traditions followed during these ceremonies may seem strange and bizarre to some, they hold great significance and value for those who participate in them. The reactions of people towards these etiquettes have varied over time, with some embracing them with enthusiasm, while others rejecting them as outdated and unnecessary. However, one thing is certain: coronations remain a spectacle that captures the imagination of people around the world and will continue to do so for years to come. What do you think about the strange and fascinating world of coronation etiquette? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.